Well, Jeffrey, let me tell you what, man. Was it 26 laps of overtime? It's something like that. I was getting frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. I thought even if we won the championship, sorry. I am very sorry. That was embarrassing. Should have pulled the mic away. I'm telling you, listen, it was like 26 laps overtime. I thought even if we won it, I would be so mad. I ain't mad. I just let that roll right off the shoulders. Here I am. The question was, how did I feel? What was the question?
How did you hang in there and not, mentally?
Oh yeah, mentally. Yeah, I was pretty angry. You know what? I thought we were in like the real catbird seat position prior to the nose getting knocked off. You know, we go to the wind tunnel, right? Like that's a thing. They go down from Ohio, and that's the Jake break, down the mountains, and they land in the North Carolina area, and then we go to the wind tunnel and they do the wind tunnel thing, and we find grip, and then boom, I blow the nose off of it because the old 38 like doesn't hit the shifter, but I feel for him. I missed the shift probably 3 times tonight. I couldn't get it into 4th, so I was like, on the normal deal, I could get it into 4th. When I say normal, I mean at like normal speed. I could do that, but on the restarts, I go 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and I missed it like 3 times. So that was weird. So I felt for him. I couldn't be mad at him because I did it myself. I just didn't, blow anybody's nose off. But I like Zane. I love Tic Tac. They helped us a lot this weekend. So I feel really, really bad about the finishing position because that was like, it's going to be like a Ford 1-2, I thought. And that was going to be like really cool. Really cool.
Good, Jordan. Jordan got to be athletic.
You are Jordan.
I am. Grand Infigure has got damage at pits, and you're basically kind of last man.
Did he have damage?
He had damage.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had
News to me, brother.
Okay, well, so I guess at that, so where, did you know where he was at then? Did they tell you that?
Yeah, he came out 24th.
And they told you that?
Yeah, they did. And I was worried.
And then you get damage.
I did.
So kind of walk me through your process then of he's got fresh tires, he's coming up, the overtimes keep happening.
Well, I had like 13 laps on my tires at that point, so I thought, okay, got a lot of work to do, Mamma Jam. You don't have to come on up in here. And here's the thing, the track I thought had less grip this year than the past. We were 0.3 slower in qualifying, the whole field was, okay? Them are numbers, real numbers. 0.3 slower in qualifying, something like that. And then in the race, I'm just sliding all over the place. I'm like, either we suck or everybody's sliding. I think everybody's sliding, I don't think we suck. And I'm like, he's going to have a lot of work to do. I was following Corey Heim. I was following Grant through the field after that last, it got loud. After that last, what was that? We had a pit stop. We put tires on it, and we cycled to the back. So I'm driving up through the field, I'm following them. I'm like, wow, this is really hard. Usually fresh tires. I remember back to 2020, Sheldon Creek had fresh tires on. He went to the inside wall and 1 and 2, and he won the whole race. It's like, wow, we can't do that this year. That's weird. So he's got work cut out for him. Sorry, Grant. And I was like, we're gonna do good here. Lo and behold, got nose knocked all around. And the guys are like, hey, your tire's not rubbing. I'm like, well, that's cool because the wheel's like over here and it was like over here. So something's going on. Toes knocked out. And then, so I was like, are you sure the tire's not rubbing? Are you sure the tire's not rubbing? Yeah, and I said, no, you're lying. Did he say he was lying to me? It was rubbing? I knew it. I loosened my belts up and I was like looking over the dash. I was looking over everything. I thought it was good. I saw it was caved up. I didn't see it was caved in. Dang it. That's Rich. I knew it. I knew him. We've done this 3 times now. I knew he was telling a fib. A big fibber. Hey, by the way, everybody, dinosaurs aren't real.
What's the drink out at tonight, and what are you drinking?
Well, I started on my champagne, and then I ran out. So then I had to fill up my shoe twice. So I had to borrow Rich's champagne. So I filled that up. They drank it, and then I drank the rest of the bottle. Those were big bottles, actually. That's like 1.5 liters. Like a real 1.5 liters. It's European. Yeah, I had most of that. And then I got this drink right here.
you have any questions in the press box?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
Voice in the sky.
the disembodied voice that you're hearing.
That's amazing.
I saw you at the steakhouse last night with your team.
Did you
I got
really?
to come up and give you a fist bump. I want to know, do you have any kind of like habits that like that pre-race stuff? Because it seems like now you're gonna have to be going to a steakhouse a lot.
Yeah, I do love some steak. I got this gentleman, Justin Lofton, as you guys may know. He owns this company called All Beef, ahbeef.com. He's been sending me beef before every race, so I have like a steak before every race, even if we're not going to T-Bone Steakhouse. So yeah, what's the thing? Beef for dinner, something like that. Yeah, it's great. I love some cows.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, thanks, man.
Go to Jonathan.
Let's take a little swing there. Jonathan Field, the race next right over here.
Oh, there you are. I thought we was talking up to the voice.
Oh, no. So, I'm just kidding. Besides the
See my
shoe,
chain?
I
It's
like
like Flavor Flav.
I like it.
I like it too.
So besides the shoe events,
Mhm.
well, what do you think makes you and Rich Lucius just tick?
I think tenacity. Yeah, he's got a beautiful mind. Isn't that a movie, Beautiful Mind? Is it a movie?
Yes.
Is that with John Travolta? Oh, sorry, I never watched it. I'm thinking the one with John Travolta where he like can move things move with his hands. Phenomenon. That has nothing to do with it right now. The question was, why do I like Rich Lucius? Oh, I like Rich Lucius because he just stays calm, cool, collected. He makes some crazy pit strategies, and I hate him for it in the moment because I gotta like drive my butt off. Then by the end of the day, it's like a net gain, so I'm like, all right, I kind of love you. So yeah, he makes these crazy big calls. It's good. He makes trucks that are comfortable. I'm sorry. That I can charge the corner with. That's a good thing. So I have tried to drive looser and looser race trucks and just get more and more out of the race truck here recently. And it seems like the more we get out of them, the faster we go. The whole field is going faster. The whole field is going faster. And you know, like a couple years ago, nobody would do some of the stuff they're doing now setup-wise, and they're doing it. So anyways, we've all kind of migrated this loose, this fast way of thinking. He's been doing that, I've been doing that, and he still tries to make it comfortable. And the thing about Rich is he's not afraid to make a call. Beginning of the race, we have this spring rubber in the right rear. I didn't like it. We threw it in there after practice because I thought it'd be good. Shame on him for listening to me because I don't know any better. Here we are, Richard, take that spring rubber back out. I was wrong. And then we go from like, I don't know, what, third to like 12? Yeah, I'm not going to live that down. He's going to be mad about that for a while. So don't ask me about setup advice because I don't know nothing.
And just curious, y'all do karaoke downtown?
Something like that. I'm over by the Top Golf in Glendale, so y'all welcome. Just come on. Did I say that again? I'm sorry, Lynn. You just said, geez. Was I not supposed to tell everybody where I'm staying? Okay, I'm sorry. Come on, stay.
What difference does it make now?
About my perspective for it.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Robert.
I have two questions for you. The first is,
Your hair, wait a second, your hair is wild tonight.
yeah,
Was you worried I wasn't going to win?
no, it's been a long day.
Oh.
I'm curious, when you're trying to like map out this race, like I assume there's no way you can map it out this way, but like could you envision like, Hocevar making a mistake and then Heim, and him getting back together, which then kind of puts you back in position?
You know, old Richard in his infinite wisdom at 50 billion years old with his gray hair that's flaming just straight up the roof with his Guy Fieri haircut said, hey, is he in here? Okay, he would be yelling at me right now. He said that he thought those guys were going to race really hard and make mistakes. And I said, look, I don't see it, Richard. I see these guys racing the way they done all year long. They just going to go out there and do what they done. Corey Heim's been super consistent. And he was right. They raced super hard. They wrecked. And you know what's funny? Christian Eckes came up to me before the race and said, "Hey, you looking good, man. Those other guys, they just shaking. They're scared. You're shaking." I said, "Well, that's cool. I don't know what to really think about that. But it feels normal. Like, we've been doing this like 3 years in a row now. It feels normal. I'm glad we're here. But I didn't really think nothing of it. I just thought we got to run our own race." The thing that was disturbing to me was running second to Corey, and he's driving away at the start of the race. I knew there'd be late race cautions. I just didn't know there'd be like a billion of them. Is that right? Is that the right number, a billion?
I ran out of hands, fingers, and toes. So.
Yeah.
And then what does 2 championships mean as far as you feel about like either your legacy or how you look at your career?
I ain't got that far yet, Bob. I'm just trying to go win races. I don't know. Maybe, I was going to say calling the audience that can speak more eloquently than me, but I don't have a good answer for that yet. I'm just excited to be racing the Truck Series. I love the Truck Series. It's fast. It's crazy. The races are short. We got young guys that are full of exuberance, and they do crazy things. And then you got like guys like, well, I guess me, Grant Enfinger, and Matt Crafton, and well, Johnny's not here, but I feel like Johnny Sauter's here in spirit. I like Johnny. Remember when he called me a bozo? I called him last week. I was like, "Hey, remember when you called me a bozo?" He's like, "Is this my yearly Ben Rhodes call?" I said, "Yes, it is. What you doing in retirement, old man?" He's having a good life. I like Johnny. This is another tangent. I'm back.
We go to Jared.
Jerry, you were kicking the tires on that.
That guy has good hair. He does. Look at it.
You were going to be the reason they put non-alcoholic champagne in Victory Lane.
It's very true. But hey, what's the saying? We'll find a way.
Then, yesterday you were talking about how, your career was salvaged by Duke and giving you the ride and how grateful you were. From a personal aspect, alcohol aside, what is this? I mean, looking at where you are now, and how will you carry this forward as far as your memories in your career?
Are you trying to make me cry?
If it works.
Oh boy. Question was something about the career being here.
Saving your career.
Oh yeah. No, so here's the story. 2018, I'm like done. I'm like, "Hey, Duke, I'm out. We ain't got no sponsorship. So, like, what's going on? Hey, bye-bye." So told everybody bye-bye. And then they called me a couple weeks later and said, "Hey, we'll find a way. We got it." He said, I think the quote was, "Ben's got to race." Duke's been like a real Duke. So I said this at hey, Mr. Ford. I said it at the Ford Fan Experience earlier. I said, Duke's been like a father figure to me in a lot of ways. They said, "When are you going to go to Cup?" I said, "Well, look, I'm having a lot of fun in the Truck Series with ThorSport right now. They've done so much for me. They gave me my big break. They gave me my opportunity. We've won, now 2 championships together, 2 owners' championships. And what I love most about ThorSport racing is the culture. I go up there and Duke teaches me things about other than racing. We have dinner every night, and it's everything not to do with racing. And it's usually like business experience, it's just life, and it's stuff from his age and all of his life experience that he teaches us, and just having fun too. So that's invaluable to me. I love it, and I'd change it for nothing. So I'm loving where I'm at in Truck Series. I love everything about the team, and got Richard Lucis, so that's cool. Did that answer your question? You look pensive.
I'm curious how this will. I'm curious how you'll reflect on this. As far as it's quite an accomplishment. As Allison pointed out when she was up here, ThorSport has won 5 of the past 10 championships in the Truck Series. And,
Well, that's cool.
And you're 2 of those, and Matt's 3. So you're coming up on being able to time Matt. So this is. At some point, this is going to sink in that this is really a momentous occasion.
Well, it hasn't sunk in yet. You give me a couple days, member general. We're going to figure it out. But right now, I got the champagne goggles, I got the hat and the chain, and we're just having a grand old time. We're going to go out to the barn here soon. I'm going to see all kinds of race fans. I gave my towel away. You know, usually I have my wings towel. I had that, some Peoples was out there, I gave out all my hats, and I said, somebody said, can I have your towel? I said, absolutely, have my towel, sir. He has got my towel. Watch this, be like, you got my towel.
Okay, Ben, you have said a lot.
A lot, nothing of, substance.
Something. So congratulations on this championship. We'll let you get to the barn.
All right, the celebration may commence.
Enjoy the off-season talk.
Thanks, guys. Love it. You're still my close group of friends. I just want y'all to know that. Years later.
What's that say? The zoo was